Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday. And you know what? Even if it's rainy, snowy, sunshiny, whatever it is a beautiful day. They're all being waggle butts.
It's a beautiful day. No. Come on, let's play.
Good evening, everybody. Today's a good day to live. Let's listen to that one.
This is a good day as any
to
start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin. Beginning to thaw from within.
I know. Telling you, sorry that you didn't get the notification that you found that.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has a clear light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rise. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow.
something's got to give today. No more procrastinating. Do it today. Marietta, good morning. Charlie, hello. Morning, Jean. Oh, you know me, Jean. I'm always a little chilly. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. Stacy, hello, hello. Rochelle, so good to see you here. Charlie says it's going in and out. I guess that's the sound that's going in and out. Don't know what to say. I have no control over that. Whatever happens, happens on the internet, right? Tammy Fisk is with us. Isabel and Julie. Deirdre, happy Thursday to you as well. All right, so let's get our heart and our brain talking. And Pocky is just looking at me like, who are you talking to? Good morning to Pocky. Good morning, baby. Pocky. Good morning, everybody. Oh, you're on candid camera. He got all excited about that. I think he got stage fright for just a moment. He's so precious. All right. So, morning, Kathy hand. So when you put your hand on your heart, it brings your focus to your heart center. It lets you know how special you are and that you are a spirit inside that human body. So we focus on the heart, slow down our breathing. Breathing in, hold it, breathe back out, and smile. And then feel whatever it is that's warm inside of you. Is it a memory? Is it an animal like beautiful Pocky who just wants to give love? Is it something you're excited about? Whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, just go there and just hold that in your heart. And now, let's focus on that for another minute. After that minute, we're going to share with each other what the I am story is today that you want to tell. I am enough. I am amazed at the miracles of life that just keep on coming. I am filled with love and joy. I am open to whatever life brings my way. I am living my purpose. I'm grateful to be here with every one of you. And I am peace. Breathe all that in. Breathe in your I ams. Just feeling in all of your beautiful energy. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in and bringing the love that's in your heart. And it's my prayer that each one of you is feeling love, that when you come in here and you hear your name and you see others say good morning to you, that it makes you feel special. Everyone should feel special every day. So let's see what's going on. Oh, yes, Julie. Pucky is cute and adorable and just a big bundle of love. She just wants to love and play in water. They love their lake and they love to have their swim time. And Charlie says, I am beautiful. I'm a beautiful soul, overflowing with an abundance of love and joy. Awesome. Deirdre says, Danya's surgery went well. Thank you, Peas, for all the prayers. Wrapping her arms around your beautiful daughter and just lifting her up with love. Becky, good morning. Jean Lorio says, I am so blessed. I am so grateful. And I love you all, just as we love you, Auntie Jean. Pat Moss, I am me, calm, blessed, and grateful for your help. I'm so grateful for you. Deirdre, I am breathing into my divine appointment. Beautiful. And I'm not sure who this is from EWN, but it's a happy Thursday. I am ready for this day. Many blessings ahead. Good morning, and hope I am all that I am. So beautiful. All right, so, it's you, Stacy. I thought I saw your name earlier as Stacy. You're just playing tricks on us. It's that kind of morning. The Fae are playing tricks already too. They're having fun today. They're enjoying the fact that it's wet outside because they can slide down the side of the hill and on their butts and just enjoy the day. Julie says, I am a real person. What you see is what you get. Love, love, love. I love that. I don't know why music is coming in this morning, but it is. And I was trying to decide, where are we doing the show this morning? I walked out back, I walked out front, came in here, and some reason I kept hearing Yellow Submarine. Like, okay. All right, whatever that's all about. And then we got love, love, love. Love is all there is. And it sure is. And yes, Stacy, you are a trickster. Isabel says, I am AAA with what comes my way. I am worthy. Awesome. And I love that. I love the AAA. Accept, align, allow. I drew a Kuan Yin card. Let's see what our Kuan Yin has to say to us this morning. And oh boy, we get Mother Fierce. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you may feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. What beautiful words to hear, right? And especially first thing in the morning, we want to know that going into our day, that whatever challenge comes our way, we're guarded by Divine Mother. We're guided by our spirit guides and all the energies that want only the best for us. They don't want us to fail. There's no such thing as failure anyway. A failure, perceived failure, is just a lesson. It's just showing us that, hey, maybe there's another way to do this. We don't have to stay down when we feel like we've been knocked backwards or something didn't go right. We got to know, you know. I loved when I heard Tony Robbins say, what did you fail at today? What'd you fail at? Because it's an exciting moment to redirect and reframe and look at, oh, maybe I wasn't seeing that door that was open. Maybe I tried to open another door, and instead of looking around and saying, you know what, there's a door right there. Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I go through that? And maybe we just need to pivot, just to turn away and look at possibilities. To me, that's what a no is. It's not defeat. It's not an absolute, this isn't the way. It's just a redirection. It's saying, okay, that wasn't the way to go. And let me look at what other doors are there and see the one right in front of me that's open. Maybe I walked right past it. Maybe I thought, that's too easy. There's an open door there. I have to find the door that I have to open, right? Sometimes we just think it has to be the way I've got it in my mind. I envision it to be a certain way. And if it doesn't look like that, then that can't be right. So many times we try to take that reign. We try to be the one in control instead of listening. So important to take that breath in, hit that pause button, and say, let me listen for a minute. Let me see, and really see with my third eye and not my spiritual eyes, because the spiritual eyes are going to look for what we think it's going to look like. Now, this is important. I feel like this is a really important lesson for all of us. When we set out to do something, we set an intention, or we think, okay, I'm going to do this now. So our brain is already out on assignment. Our brain's like, oh, okay, we're going to go do this. Let me start looking. Let me figure out the route. Let me get my directions straight. Let me go that way. So our brain's already at work, and our physical eyes are going to start looking for those road signs and that direction to go in. But that might not be the direction that Spirit wants us to go, which is for our best and highest good. That might be a detour. That road might get you there, but it might be full of potholes. The other road may be full of beauty and grace and ease. It may be the one where you meet that stranger along the way that you're supposed to meet. And there are no strangers. So if you meet somebody and your soul resonates, that's the angel that you were supposed to meet along the way. So it's important to look with our third eye, our intuition, our knowingness, tuning into our gut instead of, oh, it has to be this way. It's losing the limitations. It's like Matthew McConaughey says, living your life with no roof. No roof, just it's a wide open playground. There's nothing to hold you down, nothing to tell you you can't. It's a green light all the way. And if a red light comes up, okay, that's just for me to pause for a moment. If you're told that no, if you're told not now, or if you're told, this is a good one, if you're told that's impossible, I love that one. I love it. To me, that's a challenge. If I'm told that's impossible to do that, I'm like, okay, if you say so. Impossible is not in my vocabulary because I know what I am and I know who I am. And I know from whence I came, which is from spirit, from the oneness of all that is, which is really where we still are. We are in that oneness. Sometimes the things of the world put up this veil, this illusion that we're separate, that we can't, that there are walls around us, that there's a gate we have to go through. But we have the secret key to all those gates. We have the means to break down any wall. And we can live our life the way we want. It's the choices that we make. It's the decisions that we make every minute of every day. When you woke up this morning, you made a choice. Do you know that? You made a choice. I made a choice. I could have chosen to go right back into that bed. I know I would have been in trouble with my peas. I was just telling Jean before I came on, I said, oh boy, I wasn't paying close enough attention to the time. I probably got some messages. Where are you? And that's okay. I love hearing from all of you. But yes, we live with the consequence of our choices. So if you opened up your eyes this morning and you made the choice to smile, as soon as you wake up, smile. It's not always so easy, is it? Maybe you slept wrong and you have a little crick in your neck, or you pulled the covers back and it was a little chilly, and you're like, oh, not today. I'm not feeling it today. That's okay. That's a choice that you can make. We all make those choices. Am I going to smile and say hello and say, thank you, God, that I opened my eyes? Thank you, God, that I felt that cold, because that means my senses are working. Everything is working perfectly. Right, Marietta? EIWP. And Marietta, I'd love an update about sweet dreams. Did your welders ever follow through with their job? And are you able to put that boat out into the water? I'd love to know. And I'd love to know how you and Ed are doing. And we have an anniversary. Yes, we do. She's being a little shy this morning. We're going to have to take care of that. I know we said happy anniversary to her yesterday. Hi. You want to tell us a story?
So, as I'm blushing, it's a joke that since we've been married for 32 years, that I always forget when the date is for our wedding anniversary, and it wasn't yesterday; it's today. Yeah,
you could just get to do it twice this year.
Yeah, well,
how awesome is that?
Smile. Okay, honey. Yeah, so that's my story. Morning.
Well, the really funny thing about that is I could never remember the year of my wedding anniversary. And it was always this big discussion every time our anniversary came around. We knew the day because I got married on New Year's Eve. But it was like, what year was that? So every year we had a discussion about whether it was this year or that year. And I'm like, I don't know. And I probably still don't even know. Oh, and Stacy says, I always forget too. So there you go. And now you're getting the happy anniversaries. So see, not only did she get to celebrate it twice, because she went to see Dave on the job yesterday just to wish him happy anniversary. Yes. And she got a beautiful gift from one of her friends. But now she gets to do it all over again. And I think those little fairies are just laughing. They're just having a blast. And the kitties are all starting to come around. Hi, Wissy Bee. She doesn't know where to go. But fun. You know, we can do something like that. We can make that It's not really a mistake because I think there was a reason for celebrating it twice this year. But we can do something and we can get upset about it at ourselves, or we can say, oh, well, I get to celebrate twice. There are so many ways to deal with life and the things that come into our lives and the things we deal with. And Hope says, so did I, Teri. My second marriage was on New Year's Eve, and we used to have the same discussions. I know, isn't that crazy? But I think it's just showing that time is such an illusion.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's like linear time. Sometimes I talk with the angels, and especially if I'm asking for somebody about, an event or something in their life, and they want to know when it's going to happen, I just laugh because I already know that if I ask the angels that question about time, they're just going to give me the look. You know the look. My dad used to give me the look. So, yeah, the angels just kind of go with the flow with us. They're like, it's just you humans again, being human. Go back into your heart and you'll know that everything is in divine time, that I really wasn't almost 10 minutes late for the show this morning. I showed up just in divine time. Marietta, let's get an update. Marietta says, we are not on Sweet Dreams now. We're in Virginia dealing with Ed's brother's passing. Oh, that's right, Marietta. Today, we are showing his house to two flippers. We would love to sell it ASAP so we can get back to Florida. Please hold our vision of a sale to the highest bidder today. This or something better for our highest good. Oh, Marietta, our hearts are with you, honey, and with Ed. And just please give Ed a big squeeze and tell him that's from Teri Angel. And then give him another one and tell him that's from all the peas in the pea pod. I love Ed. He is such a breath of fresh air. He's just so delightful. And I know this has to be a really difficult time for him. So let's lift up that house, asking the angels to go fill it up with love and light so that whoever sees it will see that. They'll see that light surrounding it. So much love to you, Marietta. And if you're still in Virginia, when I come south, I would love to see you. If not, maybe when I get back down into Florida. And Hope says there is a perfect buyer on their way, and so it is. Let's claim that. Absolutely, put it out there. It's a green light. And Jean says, maybe we will have a green light governor soon here in Texas, and we can have free choice. And Blue Jean, you must be a lot like me on fairy time.
Oh, yeah. Jade and I are related.
Definitely soul sisters.
Yes.
On so many levels.
Yeah.
Well, I'm paying attention to the linear time now. And it's time to put your prayer request in. So we have our first one with Marietta and Ed. And let's put their house, let's sit it right there, square in the center of that circle, and let all of the angels sprinkle the angel dust and fairy dust all over that house for the perfect buyer to show up today. That would be good, wouldn't it? Today is a good day, just like that song said. So let's put our intentions all together for that house to find its perfect next owner. And any other prayer requests that you all have, I'd like to place someone in the prayer circle. I don't know if, is it okay? Okay, so we have a beautiful lady here where I'm at. Her name is Pam, and I would love for all of you to wrap your arms around her. If you're energy healers, just send out that beautiful energy, and let's all lift her up for the very best day possible and for her strength to keep on keeping on coming and just lift her spirit as well. Thank you for doing that. What else? My family, I haven't had any updates, so I'm going to have to make some phone calls. Years ago, when I flew the coop and I left for Florida, I was many, many miles from my biological family, and they wouldn't tell me when things were going on, important things that I might have wanted to know about. And they're a lot better at it now. They at least will let me know if somebody's in the hospital or if somebody's dealing with something. But many times they just keep it from me and they don't want me to worry about them. And I said, it's not a worry. I just want to know so that I can lift everybody up that's going through something. And so yesterday I heard from my baby sister, Sheila, and I would love to place her in our prayer circle. And let's lift her up for some physical problems she's going through right now. And keep the rest of my family, my sisters, my brothers, just please keep them lifted up for their physical issues as well. But Sheila gets the attention right now because this is something she's going to have to deal with, whatever it is physically. Joanne, good morning. Prayers for my daughter, for strength to fight the fight in front of her. Prayers that she finds her inner strength. Yes, indeed. Let's put her in the circle. Her name is Jackie, and let's all just really send angels right now to her. Send her that knowledge that she is part of the oneness and not separate from all of us. And let's ask for miracles in her life. All right, any other prayer requests you want to put in? Let's remember those that aren't with us this morning. We're missing our sweet Linda Lemieux, lifting her and Dick up for whatever's going on in their lives. Oksana had asked for prayers yesterday. And Hope, I know that you're here. Let's lift your friend Jason Juggler Carty up to respond to his treatment and to have the very best experience possible in his lifetime. For Leo's friends that are waiting for organ transplants. Hope says prayers for Ed's brother's house to be sold to the person most deserving of such a home. Special miracle prayers for Jason Juggler Carty to be comfortable and full of gratitude. Prayers that Travis is healing nicely. Prayers for my amazing kidneys doing their work. Thank you, Hope, and prayers for your beautiful Zena for his amazing journey here this lifetime. And Elisa is here with us on YouTube. Please pray for me. I have acute knee pain, and thank you so much. Elisa, we certainly will put you in that circle for physical healing. There's a lot of physical things going on right now. So I think with this meditation and prayer that we're going into, I'd like to just send out some healing energy for whoever needs it, wherever it's needed in your body, or if it's emotional, wherever it's needed inside your heart and your soul. So any other prayer request? Okay, Pat Moss, is there more to that sentence? I'll wait and see what that prayer request is. And Oksana, prayers for my son and all children to be surrounded by angels, light, love, protection. Prayers for the family of the art teacher in my son's school who passed. Prayers for all people who are grieving from loss. Thank you, dear one. And yes, yesterday my heart was heavy when I was reading about this terrible disease that happens with children. Very rarely does it happen in adults, but it's a kind of childhood cancer that is it's called the pons of the brain, and it's incurable. There's nothing that can be done when a child gets that cancer. And it's affecting so many of our children. And I heard from a young mother who held her son as he passed, and he was only 9 years old. And it just broke my heart because I looked up what that type of cancer was and the fact that there's nothing that can be done. So when that happens, it's so devastating to the parents to go through losing that child and knowing that it's inevitable that it's going to come without an absolute miracle. And I believe in miracles. There's like 1% of the children that get that kind of cancer that survive. So let's pray for all those that are losing their loved ones in that kind of situation or any kind of disease, and just wrap our arms around the ones that are experiencing loss and grief right now. And Jean says, yes, please, Divine Father, help Pam, help Teri's family, especially Sheila. Prayers for my husband, Ron, and his brother, Jim, who are going through a bad time right now. Also for Marietta's family at this hard time. Blessings always for our angelic family. And Julie Kiss says, prayers for Aunt G to pass without pain. The doctors say any time now she will transition. She just turned 90 years old. She had a long, beautiful life. Let's lift up your Aunt D. And I just feel that beautiful energy. Let's put her in our circle, that there's no pain, that she can just go to her next adventure with a smile on her face. Good morning, Leo. Prayers for Leo's sister, Letitia, who's going through an emotional turbulence, which is threatening her marriage. Wrapping our arms of love around her. Isabel says prayers for all of us and our families. Prayers for the house to sell as you wish. Prayers for my daughter to have a safe flight and find the right apartment to live in and the best location for her highest good. Rochelle says prayers for Lucille, my co-worker, her mom who is in hospice. Okay. So let's go into our hearts. Let's breathe in love. Love is the energy that heals, and today we're focused on healing. So each one of us, we're not separate. Each one is connected with the other because we are all one. So feel that right now. Feel the oneness. Know that you are a spark of the divine. That blood that's running through you, that's divine blood. That breath that you're taking, that's divine breath. So take in your holy breath. Take it right into your lungs and let it flow into your heart center. And as it sits there in your heart, just watch as that energy changes and shifts. See the beautiful colors that are happening. See that ray of light that slowly at first, and then faster and faster with the heartbeat, this ray of light starts coming out of you. It starts spreading, starting with your heart, and then it spreads to all of these places, all of these people that were lifted up today. Be the beautiful light that you came here to be. Came here to walk each other home, to help each other with whatever trial is happening here in this human experience. So watch as that light grows, as those rays of different colored light start coming from your heart. And they reach all of the ones that are placed in our circle. They color light over that home that needs to be sold. They spread light over each person who's dealing with a physical issue in whatever way that looks like. See another colored light going over those who are dealing with some emotional disturbance in their life, or anyone who's struggling with mental issues, trying to figure out things, trying to get in their mind what's going on and wrap their arms around it and wrap their head around it. And anyone, anywhere that's hearing these words, that's going into a spiritual trial. Sometimes we refer to that as the dark night of the soul, where we're searching for answers. We're looking for that light, and it seemingly is not there. Show your light. Shine your light so that anyone who's in that tunnel can look through it and see hope. Hope is so important in our life. When everything else looks so desolate around us, and things seem to be falling apart, and it's going crazy in the world. There's a big spin of what's happening. We need that hope. We need to see that, yes, there is a way. There's a way and a path that we can follow. That path is inside. We sometimes think it has to be on the outside. We think there is an outside that's going on. But when we turn to our heart, we know that all the answers are there. All the healing that's needed is right there in the heart. So let's do that now. We are all healers. There's no one excluded from that. Maybe you don't have a degree that tells you you're a healer. You don't need that. You need your heart right now, in this moment, in this now moment. Remember your magnificence. Remember why you're here, walking on this earth plane. You're here to bring in the love. You're here to open doors. You're here to let love flow through you, through your beautiful heart, and spread to others with color, with energy, with uplifting light and love. So let's do that right now. Breathe into your heart. And with your third eye, see what color is going out from your heart. Just receive and give. It's a cycle that happens. You breathe in the love with your breath. You expand it in your heart. And then you flow it out to others. Let's flow it into our world, into our beautiful planet, asking for healing for Mother Gaia, asking for peace on this earth plane, asking for perfect health over the land, nature, anywhere there's a disturbance of fire or floods or storms, earthquakes. Let's ask for a healing and pour out that love into every crevice, every leaf, every flame. Let's ask for healing. All the beautiful animals of the planet, those that are out in nature and those that are in homes. Let's send a blast of love right into their hearts that they might feel it and they might know their magnificence. And now let's send that blast of love. Breathe it in again and look at the color in your heart. And let's paint each other. Let's go to each other. And I'm going to be sending some healing energy. Jean is right beside of me. She's sending healing energy. Let's all of us together do that. From your heart center, let that love flow. See the rays of light coming from your heart. See it coming through your hands? Just raise your hands up and let that love and that healing flow out of your hands. And envision every person that's gathered here and each one that will listen later on. Let's send a blast of loving, healing energy. Just take a moment to breathe it in. And with pure intention, send that out from your heart and your hands. Let it fall wherever it needs to go. That's the beauty of energy healing. It knows where to go. It connects up with that person that's hurting, the knee that's not feeling so good this morning, that shoulder, maybe you slept on your side and it's feeling a little stiff this morning. Just let it go right in there. That person who feels a little pain in the head on the right side, just allow this healing to come in. The one whose heart is heavy, who's carrying so much of a burden for others, just allow the healing to go to you. Wherever your physical pain is, allow that love to flow there. Receive. And be like this beautiful animal, so relaxed, so full of pure love that it flows from you with each breath. And sometimes, yes, maybe that breath makes a noise, and that's okay. There's no right or wrong. There just is. So right now, just receive and pay attention to where it went inside of your body. Did it go to a special place that was yelling at you because it didn't feel so good? Or did it go back into your beautiful heart for you to have more love? Let's give gratitude. Gratitude for where this love and this light comes from, which is the highest power that is. Source, creator, God, call it whatever you want by any name. It's the one source of all things. And let's give love and gratitude. And let's lift up these beautiful angels that are working for us here on earth. They're our messengers. We don't pray to them. We pray to God and be thankful and grateful for what they're doing in our lives, how they're helping each one of us to see our magnificence. They're here to show us that, to remind us of that. So thank you. Thank you to Michael, who wraps beautiful energy around us to protect us and guard us. Thank you to Raphael for this healing energy coming through our hands and our heart. Thank you to Gabriel for opening our eyes, our spiritual eyes, to see the oneness that we all are. Thank you to Uriel for grounding us into Mother Earth, for helping us to be centered and balanced. And so much gratitude to each person gathered here today and those who will come in later. You are so loved. So now let's see our circle. Let's see us all gathered around. Give hugs to each other or hold somebody's hand. And on the count of 3, 2, 1, thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. Stay in your hearts today. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. And give that gratitude for what just happened, for the love that came your way, for the healing that came your way. And go have yourself that beautiful day.
let's play.
Let's pray. Let's pray. It is a joy day.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along.
Follow your heart. And yes, I keep dancing.
Begin it easy, won't cost you a
It's
dime.
beautiful.
Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
No, come on, let's play.
Let's play. Love you so much. Stay your heart. Stay blessed. Much love. Namaste, y'all. I will see you later. Bye, everybody.